Hi, this is Matthew from Everybody Community, and now this Want a Better America? It's a Better America Club. If you want to see a better America, we found a way that's grassroots kind of a project. So check that out. What I want to talk about right now just has to do with when we see, let's see, look at my note, when we see the mass murder happening in Palestine. Maybe about 40,000 people murdered and another 70 or 80,000 that have been wounded. And who knows how many thousand more are starving to death and will starve to death before the people of America force their government to listen to them and take action. Can we conclude there's a major problem with society? Shouting, you see these people standing up, these courageous people and these passionate people, and I wouldn't put him down for a second, but while some politician that's a hypocrite or who's been bought or has a cold heart who doesn't care about their constituents is talking about something, and then there's a person in the audience and several people join in, they stand up and they say, "Free Palestine, don't you know that you're backing genocide, blah, blah." Then they get thrown out by the enforcers of evil, the enforcers of bad intentions, the enforcers of tyranny, whether it's a security guard or a police officer or some other kind of armed, weaponized person that gets paid to make things wrong, to enforce the bad guys. These are the guys that are killing people, right? So when we look at good and bad, usually it's not a black and white thing. It's always a little bit of a gray area, but maybe charcoal gray in this situation, as Fletch would say. Look, genocide's going on, and it's been going on for 5 months now. And all these people are being starved to death. They're being brutalized. They're being terrorized. A couple million people. Now, when you see this happening, do you think that things are functioning properly or not? See, it's an interesting question because maybe this is a litmus test. Do you have a heart? Do you have compassion anymore? Maybe some people will have a very strong intellect. They're able to do math in their mind. If you saw Rain Man, right? The character in Rain Man, he could do incredible things with his mind. But was he highly functioning when it came to interacting, socializing, and dealing with other people? No, not at all. But he was a genius, right? So what does this high IQ number mean? It doesn't mean anything. What means something is if you're compassionate, if you're a loving person, respectful, you're considerate of others, you're a person who cares about the genocide that's going on right now. So to me, this means that our system, our society, our world community, there's no clearer sign than this genocide that's been going on for 5 months. I can see something happening in a couple of days. We don't know what's going on. Excuse me. And we can't mobilize to do something about it because it takes a couple of days to mobilize or longer. I can see that very short term, but 5 months and on the news and on Twitter and everybody's talking about it and it's videos and pictures and it's obvious. And then what the US government is doing is protecting Israel so that they can continue this genocide. I'm not exaggerating. That's exactly what's happening. The US soldiers that work for the US government who have been bought and paid for, it's so easy to pick a side if your paycheck relies on that. It's so easy to say, no, we're right, and not really listen, and to be in your own bubble. And everybody around you, they're in the same darn bubble. So that's a very easy thing if people don't have really strong integrity. So you'll find religious fanatics, homicidal maniacs, enforcers like the US military. You'll find that they have to have a pretty low integrity to support genocide, but that's not unusual. We've got millions, hundreds of millions of people in the world that are very low integrity. They just don't want to confront. They can't. Their mind is too weak. They can't confront injustice. They can't do something about it. And there's no vehicle for that. And that's why I build community. That's why my complete focus is on community, because we want to empower people to stand up for what is right, what they think is right. There's no indoctrination. It's just free information. You can see what these guys are saying, and you can see what these guys are saying, and you can make your own decision. And we want to empower you to be the best you that you can be. And that's what real community is about. It's about nurturing. And we don't always agree, and the people don't always do good stuff, and they don't always do things that are kind to other people, although that's what we believe in. That's what we teach. Be kind. Do unto others, right? As you would have them do unto you, the golden rule. And that's the center, that's the focus. Anybody who's committing genocide they've thrown that out the window. And how have they done that? They've thrown it out the window because of their ideology, because of their paycheck, and because of their weak mind, their lack of integrity. Now you see this, and I've talked to some religious fanatics before that said, oh, it's okay to kill all these Palestinian children. It's Hamas' fault. Now, if your finger's on the trigger, or you're supporting the people that have their finger on the trigger, you're responsible. You're accountable for doing that. This is why there should be some war crime trials, like the Nuremberg trials, against all the people that are supporting this genocide right now. Believe me, there's going to be hell to pay. So because we can see that there's something wrong here, you know, any of us that are compassionate, the rest of you, I don't know what to say to you. But I am talking to the people that are compassionate, people that have integrity, people that have character, people that want to have a better world, and people that care about that. Look up this betteramerica.club. Look that up, support that in some way. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and help us to build community where we're standing together, shoulder to shoulder, and we're saying, no, genocide is wrong, or no, starvation is wrong, or no, poverty is wrong, or no, racism is wrong, or no, homeless people living on the streets and ODing, that's wrong. We're going to do something about that. We're going to take action. We're not just going to step over these dead bodies and go to work because, oh, I don't know, it's so complicated. There's nothing complicated about it. There's a lack of community there. There's a lack of integrity there. And things can be somewhat complex when we come to solve these problems and debate and understand and learn and grow. And that's a forever process that goes on forever. But totally neglecting the problem is like leaving the baby on the tracks and watching the train run over the baby. That's what America is doing right now, the American citizens, about this genocide. And, you know, bless the people that are standing up during the politicians' hypocrisy, the people that are demonstrating and things like that, but that's not enough. It's not working. We need more. We need more power. And we get more power by working together in community. And we solve our local problems like the potholes in the streets, or the park that's got hypodermic needles, you know, where the children are playing. Or we've got orphans that are, you know, roaming the streets, or they're getting abused because no one is taking care of them. There's no community to take care and watch. There's no platform for community. And that's what Everybody Community is about. It's a platform. And the Better America Project is about funding that. It's about getting that kickstarted, about getting that, giving that a leg up so it can take off and so that it can start. So we've got a road trip that I'm starting in about April 10th this year, next month, just in a few weeks. Starting in San Diego, going to visit 6 cities: San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Sacramento, Portland, and Seattle. Going to visit those cities on a road trip, document the level of community, the state of community, and look at what we can do, and talk with people that know, talk with people that are having experience, talk with people that are having problems regarding the state of community in America. And we're going to change that. And I'm looking for your support. So if this is something you're interested in, all you've got to do is subscribe to this channel. And if you want to participate more, click on the participate button in betteramerica.club. And you can participate. You have different choices about how you can help make America a better place to live, because it's really not very nice right now. And we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that together. We're going to do it. Thanks.